How's it? Indian Cowboy Dog Sports coming at you on Saturday, September the 9th. Get this video to you pretty late today. But I have a lot of thoughts for you, including the NFL ball games will all be on this video. The rest of it's on YouTube Premium, and that video is actually already up. Have your free selection here between Albany and Hawaii. Missed the free selection yesterday. I think we're on a pretty good free play run, though. I think our free play run sits at 4-1 and 11-3 after Illinois didn't come through yesterday. Hopefully, all these thoughts will be pretty good for you today. But I like Albany plus the 8 as your free selection today. By the way, hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Docs. By the way, I have about 10 thoughts on this video, I think. I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around 19 years. Doc Sports 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in Biostatistics. That's how the algorithms work. Welcome to my podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Next best selections are YouTube Premium Thoughts, where we give you 3 extra thoughts every single day, all for just $20 a month, where we teach you how to fish and look at ball games in depth. You get about close to 200 selections, probably more than that, all for just $20 a month. Probably one of the best deals on the internet. Our final best selections are free picks and leans on the daily video, which is what you're watching right now. The link to YouTube Premium, of course, as well as the free $60 for the premium selections in the comment section below, pinned to the comment section at the top. If you want even more content, hop onto our Twitter. Has our consensus reports, our trends on late night ball games, and our hot takes on sports and latest updates. So what's going on in our neck of the woods? We had a nice 4-unit winner in the WNBA yesterday. We missed our top football play so far today. We have 2 important 4-unit college football selections tonight between Alabama and Texas, and as well as Auburn and Cal. And I think both of them will hit, and I think tomorrow will be great. 6-unit NFL selection and a 4-unit NFL selection as well. So we still have a great shot at the IC5 football card, trying to go 5 straight winning weeks in football, which would be huge. So yeah, we've had back-to-back NFL 4-1 weeks, week 1 preseason, week 2 preseason, and we're expecting good stuff here tomorrow and the rest of tonight in football. Soccer, 5-0 run, and next WNBA selection after the win yesterday was on Chicago. Is on an 8-3 run, and that's about it. Football, baseball, horse racing, soccer, WNBA, and MMA, and that's it. Hopefully we'll win our baseball selection today as well. All right, let's get to your free play winner. And I like Albany plus the points. And I know it sounds crazy, but I like Albany plus the 8. It is one of the biggest public fades on the board. Hawaii's off back-to-back losses. They did get some starters back because they had a lot of issues with the program. And they actually played pretty decent. And they could end up, I could have egg on my face, and they could end up playing pretty well. But Albany, at the end of the day, they did really well. I mean, they've had a lot of players come back. They only lost to Marshall by 4. And that's a pretty significant loss, right? Because Marshall, at the end of the day, is tied with East Carolina right now. So Albany, I think, is really underrated, and this is going really under the radar. But I like Albany plus the 8. I know they're not a big school, but it's about finding value. And Albany was 3-8 last year, but they have a lot of people back, and they played really well against Fordham this year. They beat them. They played really well against Marshall, only lost by 4 points. Give me Albany plus the 8 today. I also like USC today. I think USC is going to win by 35, and I think they cover. I think USC knows exactly what the spread is against Stanford, and I think they love the fact that Stanford is 1-0 as well. And I think they get out here, and I think they put the wood on them, so to speak. They beat them 41-28 against Stanford last year, and I think what happens here, USC beat Nevada 66-14, and Stanford might not even be as good as Nevada, to be honest with you. Therefore, I like the USC. I think the Trojans do very well today. I think they run up the score. Auburn, Cal, the side is YouTube Premium today, okay? Oklahoma State, Arizona State, that is also YouTube Premium today. Now let me move to the NFL. I like Arizona in NFL. All this hype around Washington, and I know Washington's not going to be a bad team. They're going to be pretty decent this year, but the culture can't turn overnight. I know they did well in the preseason. They went 3-0. But at the end of the day, Arizona actually, I think, hangs tough here. Arizona beat Minnesota and Denver in the preseason. They still have the starting quarterback. They still have a lot of guys back from that really nice defense that they had. Washington did win all 3 preseason games, but at the end of the day, Arizona's coached by, Coach Gannon. He was the former defensive coordinator of the Eagles. He's good. He's really good. They went to the Super Bowl. Therefore, give me Arizona plus the points. Rams, Seahawks, that's YouTube Premium. Eagles, Patriots, I like the Patriots here. Don't forget the Patriots now have O'Brien back. It's a great situation for Mac Jones. The Eagles are obviously, I think, going to be on a Super Bowl. I love going against the Super Bowl team. Whoever went to the Super Bowl last year, I love going against them the following year. And I think the Patriots plus the 4 is significant here. I think they can easily win this game outright, especially with Mac Jones. This is coming out party with his new offensive coordinator. Green Bay, Chicago, that is YouTube Premium. Cardinals or Carolina, Atlanta. I like Atlanta here. So much excitement in Atlanta, being a Falcons fan. And I think Atlanta does well here. I know Carolina's got a new quarterback. They got a lot of good things going on. But I think it's going to take some time. Atlanta, I'm telling you, Coach Arthur Smith, being from Alabama like I am, we root for Atlanta. I think Coach Arthur Smith has a lot of depth on that defense. And those running backs are fantastic. And those wide receivers with London. I'm telling you, Atlanta's not bad at all. And I think that Miami game is indicative of them actually being pretty good this year. I like Atlanta minus the 3. Houston, Baltimore, that's YouTube Premium. Bucks, Vikings, like the Vikings. I think the Bucks are going to be terrible this year. Maybe they show up for the first game and then they level off. So I like the over too a little bit too, but I like the over and the Vikings here. I think Kevin O'Connell is an underrated coach. Minnesota didn't win a preseason game, so that's going to motivate them as well. They lost to the Giants in the wild card too, obviously. I think the Vikings make sense here, but I'm kind of staying away. But I do like the Vikings. I like the over as well. Cincinnati Bengals, Browns, that's YouTube Premium. Tennessee, New Orleans, I like New Orleans. Remember, Tennessee's quarterback is... I'm sorry, I like Tennessee. Remember, Tennessee has been around the block a lot. It's going to take Derek Carr some time with his new team, but Tannehill's been the quarterback for a long time with this team. And he understands that there's a bunch of young QBs on his wings. Obviously, a very, very veteran coach for Tennessee as well. I think New Orleans is going to take some time to get settled. Give me the Titans here. San Francisco, Pittsburgh, that's YouTube Premium. Vegas, Denver, I like Denver. Coach Payton called out Russ and said he needs to focus less on Russ Inc. and more on football, and I think that's what happens. That's why they destroyed the Rams 41-0 at home, and I think Denver rolls here and stays focused. I think Vegas all played out of their mind in the preseason. I don't think that continues here. Dolphins, Chargers, that's YouTube Premium. Buffalo Jets, that's YouTube Premium. Colts, Jaguars, that's YouTube Premium. Finally, Dallas and Giants, I like Dallas. I think Dallas keeps... people just keep taking pot shots on them like Stephen A. Smith, but I think this team still has Dak and a ton of skill position players. Cowboys won by 8 in the most recent meeting between these two teams, and Dable is a great coach, but I think Dallas hangs tough and they prove a point. They start off hot and then they fade like Dallas always does. That's what I have for you on today's video. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll try to get the video out a little earlier tomorrow. Take care. But remember, that game between Albany and Hawaii that I just gave you goes off late tonight. I think 11 o'clock, maybe midnight. Yeah, it goes off at midnight tonight, so you have plenty of time. Take care.